scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Ryse Tag Team Championship.
I'm just thinking about it for a second.
Thank you, brother. Featured contest time here on the Thursday Throwdown. My name is still Jim Amata. To my knowledge, you are still Jay Worthington Farnsworth.
God help us all.
Sonny Vice and Alex Stannis, the Fall Guys, who have really decided to dedicate themselves to the tag team division ahead of 2025. And they have a golden opportunity to solidify themselves at the top of the mountain of the Ryse Tag Team Division, Jay Worth.
They do. Hot Boy Summer is over. The Fall Guys are here. And Sonny Vice and Alex Stannis walking around, enjoying the adoration of the fans. And maybe they need to be concentrating on Tad Jarvis and Jace Marrow a little more. They're about these fans aren't going to help them when it gets down to business in the ring.
Sonny Vice, a longtime pro out of the Buckeye State, made his return to professional wrestling in 2024 and has really dedicated himself to starting a fresh chapter in his career. But these men may have something to say about that.
Marrow and Jarvis circling the ring, titles in hand.
And Jay Worth, not that I'm one to try to stir up trouble.
Okay.
Not that I'm one to speak my mind and maybe a little controversial from time to time. But Jace Mara and Tad Jarvis, we've seen it on our Ryse social media platforms. A lot of dissension between these two, despite being the tag team champions.
Well, you know what holds you together well? A common purpose. You don't have to like your coworkers, you just have to be able to work with them. And holding on to tag team gold, that's a full-time job.
Let's go to Red Watson for the introductions. Sign this contest. George Ross, one of the best in the business. You know that this one is going to come down to which tag team can execute their game plan quicker, better, and more strategically. There you're seeing the Ryse Tag Team Gold.
And I like Sonny Vice trying to just grab the belt and go. Ownership is 9/10 of the law. That's 90%.
I told you I was bad at math.
Yeah, that's why I'm helping you out here.
I'm not quite that bad at math. Well, that is called the squared circle because there are 4 sides to that ring. We have the bell, Sonny Vice, and Tad Jarvis. Tad Jarvis, a young man that we've really seen come into his own over the past few years. Coming out of the pandemic, Tad Jarvis has really entered the prime of his career.
And Sonny Vice on the other side, trying to garner some support.
Well, I hate to I hate to ruin the experience for our Ryse audience, having a front row seat no matter where you are. But the only way we're going to determine who the tag team champions are before we go off the air this week is when Jarvis and Sonny Vice actually step back inside the ring.
You never know. Maybe the ref just calls it.
That's a very good point, Jayward. I'm going to be honest with you. You have outthought me in this exchange because I did not stop to consider that, yes, the referee is counting. Maybe one of my math problems again, not recognizing the count.
There's pesky numbers in you, Jim.
And I wonder who George Ross upset to draw this contest. Trying to control these four is going to be a tough task.
Clearly.
Very eccentric is Tad Jarvis, but he's really somebody that came into professional wrestling as a true novice. And as I said, has grown as an athlete, has grown as a performer.
Well, you have to. Once you get in between those ropes, the lesson's on. You either learn or you get the crap kicked out of you. Let's be honest.
Side headlock takeover, nicely done by Jarvis to extricate himself there using the leg scissors. And I really believe the finer points of the catch-can wrestling are what really are going to determine who walks out of here the Ryse Tag Team Champions. Nice leverage maneuver from Vice, able to escape. And that was very wise from Ted, not allowing Sonny to reset and collect his bearings.
Well, you could see Sonny might have been looking for a bridge there, and Tad Jarvis just pushed him off, and then while he was regrouping, grabbed a headlock. I like the messing up the game plan, for lack of a better term.
Well, one thing that Western Pennsylvania knows about is some bridges, brother. I'll tell you that.
Truth.
Pair of deep arm drags exchanged.
And again. Nope. Down. Kip up. And headlock.
Look out here. Jarvis puts Vice down to the canvas, and this may be a short night for the champions here if they're able to continue to have their feet on the gas pedal.
And it looks like Jarvis feeling it in the shoulder already.
Whoa, that's why it's high risk. Shoulder check from Jarvis to your point, but he may have injured that shoulder. That left shoulder may be compromised.
And now Sonny Vice also nursing a shoulder.
And I believe that's why you're seeing the tag into the Golden Greek Alex Dennis, really as blue chip as they come. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again, quite frankly, I honestly believe that Alex Dennis has such a huge upside that he only needs the opportunity to really excel at this sport.
And there's the tag.
He is such a natural athlete. From a physical standpoint, Alex Dennis checks all the boxes. Height, speed, agility, power, he has it all. And really proud of that Greek lineage. And we've seen a lot of those Greek athletes make a huge impression throughout the history of professional wrestling. John Tolis, Sparis Arion, and of course now Alex Dennis. But you weren't expecting a Sparis Arion reference in this segment, were you?
I was wondering who else you were going with on as far as the Greek lineage of pro wrestling.
Well, if you want to get real technical, Greece is where wrestling originated, pal.
That can be debated.
I'm not here to debate conspiracy theories with you, Jayworth. Up and over goes Dennis. Man, what a vertical leap from Jace, who just floored the Golden Greek in that exchange.
I'm just saying the Turkish and their proud tradition of pancrase would probably have some discussion with you.
Well, it is close to Thanksgiving, so point well taken.
Thank you. Now,
another collar
Alex
elbow
Dennis looking to stuff. See what I did there? Stuff.
It's called a callback in the industry, isn't it?
I have no idea. They don't let me in the industry. Jace Morrow down to the mat.
Yeah, Mara up and over here. Now it's Dennis showing off his agility, returning a favor in kind. And once again, I'm going to tell you, this is an example of the high level of competition here in Ryse Wrestling. That is how evenly matched these athletes are.
I will say, very nice extension by Dennis on that drop kick.
Tag into Vice. Classic but effective tag team wrestling, keeping a fresh man in there. Up. And you want to talk about tag team strategy, utilizing that 5 count. It's still legal. No water in the pool.
Sonny Vice. Up, down, up and down again. And Mero gets a 1 count out of that.
Got his shoulders off the canvas. That's all that matters. And Jace, excuse me, cannot hesitate here because we've seen how evenly matched these teams are, what it can mean. It takes just 3 seconds. You don't want to be caught sleeping. You don't want to slip with the tag team titles on the line.
And up and a solid suplex. And only 2.
Front chantry here from Jarvis. Very, very smart because you're controlling the posture of your opponent. And a shot to the kidney. That is nasty.
I want to talk about the fact that Vice and Dennis, they had a short run and then just were not tagging for a while, and now they're back and they're looking for that chemistry again.
You have to wonder if that's going to be the intangible, the real difference maker, because physically these teams are so evenly matched. 2.5 that time. You may be right, Jay, where that could be the intangible of having that continuity, that chemistry, as you've said.
I mean, I'm not saying the chemistry's gone, but it may be rusty or not as chemically.
May not be fully formed.
Sure, you could say it like that if you wanted to.
Ooh. Man, Vice ricocheted off those buckles that time.
Back of the neck. Hitting hard into that top turnbuckle, and now he's down. No, down for 2.5.
But you can see those pinfall attempts are getting closer and closer. And as we've said, with how razor thin these two teams have been matched up together, it could be something that simple that makes the difference. And that is the miscalculation we've seen from Jarvis and Mera. Some dissension between these two again, and they better turn the hell around here.
Oh. And a good hard shot. Neither of these two, look, you two are the tag team champions. All you got to do is win this. No.
Oh, wait a minute. What the hell was that? Wait a minute, inside cradle.
No, just 2.
And Jace almost cost the team the titles that time. What in the hell has gotten into Jace Mera?
And Mera looks like he's just trying to figure everything out right now.
You can't turn your back on an opponent either, I'll tell you that much.
And Jarvis getting back to his corner.
This is a side of Jace Mera we've never seen. I mean, we know that he is determined to maintain those championships, determined to excel in professional wrestling. But he's taking it too far.
Oh.
Whoa. Look out here, Pato Corner roll.
No.
Forget about being on the same page. The champions aren't reading the same damn book.
I was going to say right now they just need to be in the same ring.
Man, Dennis is really cooking here. Beautiful high knee, Harley Race style, perfectly done.
Now Jarvis I don't know if he's into vent his frustration or help his partner.
We could be seeing the champions come apart at the seams right in front of our eyes. Death Valley Driver sit-out style. And Mara is the legal man. Referee George Ross is on top of his game.
Oh.
And Mara just spiked Dennis into the canvas.
And Sonny Vice with the save just in the nick of time.
High drama here with the Ryse Tag Team titles on the line.
I want to say the champs, while they are not getting along, they still understand the value of being the champions.
Oh, right under the chin.
Up into a doomsday.
We could see the end of the reign of Jace Mara right
What?
now.
Hold on.
Whoa, what the hell is... Whoa, the runway.
Far from finished. The runway came down with... I see a kendo stick. I see a chair.
Well, wait a minute. The runway have completely blindsided the challengers here. We've got a DQ, I assume. What the hell have gotten into the runway?
The runway are, I guess, putting all the other tag teams on notice. They don't consider themselves out of the hunt for those Ryse championships.
Well, they're making a statement. I don't agree with it, but they've clearly made a statement at the expense of the Fall Guys.
And now, hold on. White Trash Forever out for the save.
And I hate to say it, Jay Worth, but I believe Dennis and Vice could be hurt right now. They may be on the injured list with Ron Mathis because Dennis is clutching his ribs. He got absolutely clobbered with that chair. Vice got whacked with that kendo stick at least half a dozen times.
And I lost track. What happened to the champs?
Ladies and gentlemen, the official has declared this match a no contest. Still, your Ryse Tag Team Champions, Ted Jarvis and Jace Mara.
Well, we have more questions than we have answers, but one thing I can tell you, Jay Worth, is the animosity in the tag team division has clearly overflowed here from all angles. We'll see you next week on the Thursday Throwdown.